Have you ever heard of a job where you can simply choose not to show up for important events? Welcome back, fellow observers, and let's delve into the curious case of the missing royals. As we cast our gaze across the United Kingdom, preparation is in full swing for the upcoming VJ Day on August 15th. A day of profound significance. It marks the commemoration of the end of World War II. Veterans and families, the young and the old, are ready to pay their respects to those who gave everything for their country. Yet there seems to be a glaring absence in this picture of national unity. Prince William and Kate Middleton. Fresh from another private vacation, you'd expect the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge to be well rested and ready to fulfil their royal duties. But it appears that the sun-soaked days of leisure have not sparked a sense of duty in these high-ranking royals. Not a single event in the VJ Day commemoration graces their schedule. No wreath-laying ceremony, no video messages, not even a simple appearance, nothing but silence and absence. This isn't a case of a forgotten appointment or an unfortunate double booking. No, this is a recurring pattern, a disconcerting trend that seems to be becoming the norm for the future king and queen. It leaves one wondering, have they got a little too comfortable in their royal bubble, forgetting the duties that come with the crowns they wear? VJ Day isn't an occasion to be dismissed as a mere PR opportunity. It's a solemn day of remembrance, a moment to honour the brave souls who wrote the final chapter of World War II with their sacrifice. Yet it seems lazy Willy and Waity Katie have other priorities: photo ops, country estates, and a seemingly endless list of convenient excuses. The royal institution cannot thrive on the glamour of yesteryears and the allure of wealth. It demands leadership, a palpable presence, and a commitment to service. In light of this, the Duke and Duchess's no-show paints a worrying picture. So the pressing question is, what could possibly be more important than honouring the heroes of World War II? One might argue that anyone can miss an event, but what if it's not an isolated incident but a pattern? A question that's becoming increasingly valid when it comes to Prince William and Kate Middleton, the future King and Queen of the United Kingdom. It's not just VJ Day that they've given a miss. Their absence from significant events has been noted time and again. Be it national celebrations, memorials, or even key moments in the history of the monarchy, William and Kate seem to have a knack for being elsewhere. Their calendar seems to be filled more with private vacations, personal engagements, and, dare I say, photo ops, rather than fulfilling the duties that come with their roles. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't have personal time, but when the scale tips heavily in favour of personal over public duty, it's hard not to raise an eyebrow. Let's compare this for a moment with the expectations of their roles as future king and queen. The monarchy isn't just about grandeur and luxury. It's about leadership, presence and service. It's about representing the nation, its history and its people. It's about standing shoulder to shoulder with the citizens in times of joy and sorrow, triumph and loss. And in this regard, William and Kate's record seems to be a bit lacking. Their absence from significant events, their seeming disregard for the importance of these occasions, paints a picture of two royals who are more comfortable in the comfort of their estates than in the presence of their people. In the grand scheme of things, missing an event or two might not seem like a big deal, but when it becomes a recurring theme, it's not just an oversight, it's a pattern that's hard to ignore and even harder to justify. It seems like the future monarchs are becoming experts in the art of disappearance, don't you think? Now, let's try to uncover where their real priorities lie. Spoiler alert, it's not with their royal duties. William and Kate, to many, are seen as the picture-perfect royal couple. They attend charity events, they smile for the cameras, they give the public the grandeur and the glamour that is expected from the monarchy. But when we take a closer look, we see a different story. VJ Day is not an isolated incident. The Prince and Princess of Wales have consistently shown a preference for private vacations and public photo ops over the nitty-gritty of royal duties. Their absence at key national events has earned them the monikers Lazy Willy and Waity Katie. It's not that they are completely absent from public life. They do attend events, but there seems to be a pattern. They are more likely to be seen at a high-profile gala, a charity event that's got the press buzzing, or a glamorous ceremony than at a solemn national event. And then there are the vacations. According to reports, the couple has taken more than 20 private vacations in the last 5 years alone. That's an average of 4 vacations a year. These aren't just quick weekend getaways, but lavish trips to exotic locations, often on private jets. Meanwhile, the British people are left wondering why their future king and queen are missing in action when it comes to the serious, solemn duties expected of their roles. This isn't just about a lack of presence, it's a question of priorities. The monarchy is built on a foundation of service and duty. It's not a part-time job or a role you can dip in and out of when it suits you. It's a commitment to the people, to the nation. Yet, from what we've seen, it appears William and Kate are more interested in the perks of royal life than the responsibilities. The glamour, the luxury, the fame, these seem to be their real priorities. It appears the royal duty is taking a backseat to royal leisure. What a twist! How long can a monarchy survive on nostalgia and luxury alone? This isn't just a rhetorical question, it's a real concern. The glitz and glamour of the royal lifestyle might be appealing, but at the end of the day, the monarchy isn't just about crowns, castles and carriages. It's about leadership, presence and service. It's about representing and serving a nation. When we look at William and Kate, we have to ask ourselves, where is the leadership? Where is the presence? Where is the service? The repeated absence from significant national events and duties is more than just a disappointment. It is a worrying sign of a potential leadership vacuum in the monarchy's future. Let's consider leadership. A leader doesn't shy away from the difficult moments. A leader steps up, takes responsibility, and leads by example. But by continually skipping out on important duties, William and Kate are showing a lack of leadership that could have serious implications for the monarchy's future. Next, let's talk about presence. The monarchy is a symbol of continuity and stability, but that symbol becomes meaningless if its representatives are nowhere to be seen when it matters the most. The absence of William and Kate from critical events like VJ Day sends a message of disconnection and indifference. Lastly, service. The monarchy has always been about service to the nation. But where is that service when they're missing from important national duties? It's not enough to show up for the photo ops and the pageantry. True service means being there in the difficult times, in the solemn moments, in the times when the nation needs them the most. If the future king and queen continue down this path, what does that mean for the monarchy? It's a question we must all ask ourselves. We must hold our future leaders accountable, not just for their actions, but for the impact of those actions on the institutions they represent. Because a monarchy that lacks leadership, presence and service is a monarchy in peril. Now that we've laid out the facts, it's time for you to weigh in. Let's take a moment to consider the implications of what we've discussed today. This isn't just about Prince William and Kate Middleton missing a single event. It's about a pattern of behaviour that has been observed over time. It's about the future King and Queen of the United Kingdom seemingly choosing leisure over duty, private vacations over public service. It's about the signal this sends to the British people, to veterans, to families who have lost loved ones in service to their country. And ultimately, it's about what this means for the monarchy itself. Can an institution that's built on tradition, duty and public service sustain itself when its future leaders appear to be prioritising their own interests? It's a question that's worth pondering, and it's a conversation that needs to be had. So what are your thoughts on this matter? Do you feel that William and Kate's absence from VJ Day events is indicative of a larger problem within the monarchy? Or do you believe that this is an isolated incident that's being blown out of proportion? Perhaps you're of the opinion that the monarchy itself is an outdated institution and that the behaviours of the royals are simply symptomatic of this fact. Or maybe you believe that the monarchy, while flawed, still serves an important role in British society and that it's the duty of its members to uphold its values and traditions. Whatever your perspective, we want to hear from you. We invite you to share your thoughts, your opinions, your insights. This is a conversation that involves us all, and your voice matters. Do you think the future king and queen should be skipping VJ Day events? Or is this just another sign the monarchy is out of touch? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.